don't know if you can tell, but it is windy out here today, man. Also, what's good? So last night there was an event being held by CORSAIR, one of the part owners of the Atlanta FaZe. I got a little drunk, I'm not gonna lie, but I can't really drink like I used to anymore. On our way to the venue now, last day, Championship Sunday. Games are already going on. We're a little late.
It's not going to be time here. You give up the game a chance, you give them a moment, a sliver of hope, they'll make you pay. They get the bomb plant, they have the overshield. This game is done and dusted. This series is over. A clean sweep on the main stage. 3-0.
Optic Gaming going to the grand finals.
All right, we've got Optic in the grand finals versus FaZe for the Halo event. I was actually able to get a few good pictures too, which is nice. So many grand finals are about to start. COD isn't probably going to be for a while. I don't know who's going to go to the grand finals for COD right now, obviously, because it hasn't started yet. But we got the Counter-Strike grand finals about to start soon. But since that's going to be a best of 5, I think that's going to be going on for a while. So we'll have time to go back for that. So I think we're going to go check out. Then we're gonna go check out some of the other activities around here, and then we might sweep back over here for the grand finals of the Halo match. So wait, do that again. Do that again. It wasn't recording.
Hey, what do you want to do? Run from behind?
Yeah, whatever you just did again. Just do it again.
What's up?
I appreciate you, dog. Yeah.
How are you?
Doing all right. All right, what's good, guys? We are here with Carlos, the creator of Phelan.
Right.
Would you consider this an indie game? Indie style game?
Yes, definitely. I started working on this game by myself, and then quickly assembled a team back in 2018 with the Kickstarter campaign.
Okay.
So 7 years ago, and after that we also had funding from a publisher.
And how big is your team?
So right now we are like 7, but we have had dozens of artists for this game. So it's like a medium-sized production.
Okay. Where are you guys based out of?
Miami.
Miami? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of inspired you to get into game development?
So Phelan is an action-adventure role-playing.
Yeah.
It's inspired in Zelda 2, the only Zelda in a platformer view.
Okay.
And also in the Castlevania series.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a Metroidvania where all the world map is connected, and you need to acquire new abilities in order to access the next areas.
Okay. Okay. When is the expected release time?
So right now it's in early access.
Early access on Steam?
On Steam.
Okay.
And out of 6 chapters, 5 are already playable, so over 70% of the game is playable already.
Okay.
And on June 3rd, we'll be announcing the release date for the full version.
Okay, I'm excited to hear that. Okay, that interview was a lot longer than I thought it would probably be, but I think it's important for everybody to be able to see at these kind of events what goes on. You know, there's more to it than just esports. There's studios out here that are interested in making a name for themselves and whatever projects they're working on. And I think one of my goals with this event was to make it so people that don't come to events like this get a chance to see what it's like, get the full experience outside of just a tournament. So I think that was definitely the coolest thing I've done here so far. I want to catch this Optic match, see if they get knocked out or not. I think they're down 1-2 right now. So we either go game 5 or we go home. So I already interviewed Repulse earlier.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you a couple of questions. How you feeling, man? How you feeling about this event?
Bro, dude, it's actually insane. They crushed it, bro. This Halo, CSGO. Dude, I just love freaking meeting people, so it's been a blessing, bro. It's been dope.
So do you think they should have had a Warzone event here too?
Dude, they should have a Warzone event for every COD event, but
absolutely,
we know how it goes.
All right, so tell me, who is the greatest Warzone player of all time? You're the movement king.
Shifty, bro.
Shifty is?
I think Shifty is, bro. He's undeniable, bro. Full glaze. He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT.
He's glazing like crazy right now.
Tricks on it. That's my GOAT.
Who you want to see win this event?
I mean, I was hoping Optic, but
we know how that kind of just turned out a little bit.
I'm gonna say FaZe now, bro, because they are absolutely disgusting. So
okay. And is there any beautiful girl out there you want to shout out? Because we know you've been chasing that girlfriend for a while.
It's looking slow for me, but hey, shout out Mama Woe, bro. That's the only queen of my life is my mom.
Oh my God, I love that.
GOAT,
I love that, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Of course, my guy. Of course.
Yeah. It's good, bro. Yeah, there we go. No, I gotta return it now. Like, you can't just, yeah, there we go.
You been back from the CSI?
I'm about to go there in a little bit. Pretty certain grand finals just started. I think they're about to reset the bracket over at Halo.
Really?
Yeah, they're up 3-0. To the Counter-Strike venue at any point. We're gonna photobomb here.
1, 2, 3.
Look at it, that's cute. What's this booth?
Yeah, what's up?
I was just asking what this booth is for. Like, what's like?
Yeah, so we do custom laser engraving. Take any item that we have in stock and put anything on them.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
super
sick.
cool stuff. This is our limited edition Halo set.
Oh, that's so cool. How much is it?
I believe they're 40.
They're 40 a piece?
The limited edition set is $38.95 for the whole set.
What's the material made out of? I was just curious if I could like touch it.
So this is the material.
Oh wow, that is
So
sick.
it's there. It's all there.
Whoa. So you said those are 40?
Yep, so these are $38.90 something.
I'm like $400 over budget right now. I'm trying to think if I want to do
another 38?
You're right. Yeah, I'll take a Mark 5 or Mark 4.
So this is the set though. They come as a set.
Oh, it's for the whole set.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This is sick. Like, look how much work went into this. So wait, how long did it take you to put this together?
It was kind of like, it's been 6 months, but to be honest, like the majority of it was done like last week.
So you did most of this in a week?
What's up?
You did most of this in a week?
I would say like a month, but I started like 6 months ago.
That's so cool. Was that the hardest part?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's a bit.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, you want to look?
Sure. Oh, shoot. Holy smokes. Okay, yeah, that's heavy. Thank you so much. That's so cool. The spending more money that I do not have on metal cards that are laser engraved with some Halo images on them. It's sick. We're gonna open these up later in the hotel room. That's the craziest thing I have seen at this event. It's not even close. All right, so they got a whole group of people marching over to the Halo side. Energy swords in hand, chain guns. Map 1 of the grand finals over at IEM Dallas is about to start up. Counter-Strike is the greatest esport to ever grace this beautiful green earth. I love it here.
But next gun round is everything for Mouse. Next gun round is where you can still recover this.
Absolutely.
Oh, baby.
That dude's fucked. He's lit. That dude's having a good time. Optic Halo need one more map to fully to win the event. They already reset the bracket once. They're up 3-0 right now in the grand finals, man. It's either they're about to blow them out probably.
Once again, it's Legend behind enemy line, somehow stays alive in hotel, while the rest of the team causes chaos around dip and driveway. And Optic Gaming might steal this right here and right now. 40 seconds left on the game clock. Optic have control of the map.
Inside of the hill, so the clock will stop. But one break, one push from Optic.
10, 9, 8.
This will be their championship. Pippin and Trippy trying to do what they can. Challenging every.
That's it. Let's fucking go! Number one. First ever Halo event I've been to, and Optic wins it. It can't get any better than that, man. Come on. You made that? That's sick. All right, I guess Brawl Cup is over. I don't know who that team is, but they won, so shout out that team. I don't know who they are, but they won it. And it was having a good time over here, so hey, shout them out, man. Hell yeah.
Boys, turn around. Left.
Hose those cups.
Yes. There it is. Yes. Get it. Let's go. Lovely.
This is what it means to be an American. Map 3 Grand Finals about to start. Vitality are up 2-0 right now. The series might be over.
When the smoke bellows in palace, the king rushes to the throne, for it takes guts to obtain glory.
Okay, seriously, guys. I just need one of you.
Silence.
Oh my God, it's Dylan. What are we gonna get?
Another best of 5 final, yet to defeat Vitality. Defeating Vitality, that's being Mel's mission. And right now it seems like it's mission impossible. Vitality looking for a 6th grand final and a 6th title. And it's perhaps the last weapon Counter-Strike this weekend.
He's shifted back to the 8 ball, said he should be able to get here in time, and he will.
That crossline disrupted by the fire. And now comes the flames. Rolling with the bounty. And they pull them off.
10,000 steps daily. This last match wasn't that explosive, to be perfectly honest. Vitality just kind of blew Mouse out of the water. For my first ever Counter-Strike event, I just want to say, like, from start to finish, this was one of the best things I've probably ever seen in my life of going to esports events. And I've been to plenty of them. Been to plenty Call of Duty events. This was my first Halo tourney, first Counter-Strike tourney, and I loved just every second of it. I didn't capture the gameplay right here because I don't know why I didn't, to be perfectly honest, but Vitality do end up taking the win, and I just can't believe how close I was actually able to get to the stage.
Over 120 days of dominance for Vitality. Dallas is just their first step towards an unprecedented run at a second ESL Grand Slam in the same year. And right around the corner, they're battling for another major trophy. This is what Vitality...
There was so much noise and like energy in the entire room, man. The entire thing was electric. You know, people were against Vitality at first, you know, chanting against them, booing them, everything like that. But now everybody's just here to celebrate Counter-Strike and a really good game and a good win from Vitality, man.
Well, now it's time for you to write your names on that camera like you've written them in the history books. Dallas, let's hear it for Vitality!
This POV of me filming the background, you know, with everybody behind me, the glitter, the confetti, everything, man. Looking back at this footage, I just felt really emotional, to be honest. It just feels good to be able to go to these kind of events and enjoy these kind of things, either by myself or with friends or family or whatever. I'm just happy I'm able to do this, man. And it just makes me really proud to just be a fan of this esport, of this community, of everything that I do in relation to gaming.
Dallas, give it up!
On the scale of 1 to 10, how the would you rate that event? My mic's right here.
We're talking Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike.
Dreamhack?
We're talking Counter-Strike.
Oh, the venue?
Yeah.
Smaller than I imagined, but given the scope of the venue, over 1 million square feet of esports, by the way. Sick. 12 out of 10 experience. Would do again.
Absolutely. I was
only there for 4 rounds of the event, by the way. So,
but you got the best moments.
True.
You got the best moments, dog.
And if I could, I would do it all again, and I would try to make more time for it.
For the win! We are tied up in the grand final! 2-2,
This has been the strategy for them on Hacienda. And well, you're going to go with a pistol kill. This might give FaZe a chance to retake this.
Scrap here in window, well, no longer here in window. They're trying to isolate a BZ off the spawn, but unfortunately you're losing the rest of your players. And the fact that a BZ ends up getting the kill, that might be catastrophic for Thieves. You lose pretty much all map control outside of the base.
Super FaZe are trying to fight, they're going to drop them. They're going to win for the LA Thieves, your Major 4 champ.
You guys are amazing, man. Hey, you heard it here, okay? Ghosty, we watched your last event, win your first trophy, but to come back and get a second one, how does that feel, man?
It feels amazing to go back-to-back with these guys, and definitely felt a lot better winning it like this.
Definitely did, definitely did. Everybody make some noise for Ghosty. Guys, do you guys know your tournament MVP? It's Scrap, everybody. Make some noise for him.
Now, say something.
say something.
Hello? Is this shit on?
Back.
Yo, I don't give a fuck about any of these MVPs. What we went through this past tournament was an absolute grueler, and I just can't be more proud to play with these guys and win these tournaments, so I appreciate everyone.
The next part of this video is one of the most insane things that I've ever done. I managed to snag a full interview with the Los Angeles Thieves, who had just won CDL Major 4. I've shared this clip everywhere on socials over the last month, and I'm glad that it's finally able to be fully shown in this YouTube video. Just check this out, man. I couldn't believe I got a chance to do this.
Steal that from Josh.
All right, gentlemen, you guys had a really interesting start to this Sunday, man, with that weird losers bracket run. How did you guys regain after losing that match earlier to Miami? Like, what did you guys talk about?
We didn't really talk about anything. We were just saying, like, yeah, we just have to play our game and just, you know, shoot the gun like we do, play our game, and make sure, like, we make the game insane for them. And yeah, that's it.
Makes sense.
Same question?
Yeah, same question. Yeah, we could just go down the line.
Yeah, I mean, no one rocks scrap in the face and gets away with it, so we had to beat Miami.
Emily in a street for 25 seconds.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Miami should have lost the first series with the Skyline HP gunship call-in, but you know, anyway, you know, the boys are resilient, and I think we showed it this tournament, and we played all the big dogs, so yeah, it feels good.
Now, to add on to this question, did that gunship just check you? Like when you were just in that moment, like, what were you feeling, man? Like,
I'm just like, I mean, I'm pretty checked, but I also understand we're in the middle of a series.
Yeah.
And, you know, we got a regain. We got a map 5 coming up. So, you know, I was like, honestly, right when I called it, I knew I made a mistake, and I knew we were probably going to lose a map because of it. But yeah, it was a checkout moment for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking for myself, I was very checked. Got blooded 5 times the next S&D, so I did not regain. I worked on it, though. Moving into Sunday, we showed some resilience and grit. Reverse sweeping optic in the control, losing 2 maps that we probably should have won against FaZe. So yeah, definitely a little annoying, very frustrating.
Okay, and my next question is for Ghosty specifically. I've heard your coming up story. I watched all the podcasts. I saw you compete at Challengers a couple years ago in Boston, and I've seen your really wild tweets from like 10 years ago. What would you tell your younger self now that you've seen, you know, the success that you've seen so far? Like, is there any advice you got?
Honestly, advice-wise, probably not. Just knowing that, like, you'll actually be a pro, you know? Because you work very hard, you know, doing college, juggling school, doing everything. And then to actually just be a pro and that only be your sole job, sole responsibility is definitely relieving and awesome.
Okay, cool. And then my last question is for Envoy.
Come on, dude.
You actually competed for Team War back in the day.
Yep.
My boy Kev. So you've been pretty vocal recently with like your thoughts on talent throughout the league, challengers. You shut out all your haters. Is there anything you want to say to the people that have just been criticizing you?
Nah, I think the criticism I get is like definitely warranted sometimes. You know, sometimes I usually sprint around my gun up, but yeah, like I said before, I mean, the challenger players want to talk all this shit, come in the league, get dead last. So it's just insane. It's actually insane. So, I mean, I might drop a 0.8, 0.5 some series, but god damn, I'm doing more on the map.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Mike, drop the fuck out of here.
You've had a great weekend this week, man, for the LAT boys. Anything you want to say to the fans and the 100T Discord that have been supporting y'all like crazy?
It was only a matter of time. The job's not done, and we're scrims this week.
Scrims this week.
We got to lock in for champs, but everyone knows job's not done.
And then, do you got any words for the beautiful single ladies out there that are looking for a guy?
Bro, bang my line. Like, he's so six foot, handsome, no kids, smell good, great credit. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Let me know.
I appreciate you, homie.
Appreciate it.
All right, I don't know if that's the end of the vlog for the day because we still got other stuff we can do later today, but that is the end of Dreamhack. I hope you guys enjoyed what footage I got for it, man. There was just so much to do and so much to film and keep track of. I look like a disco ball right now, which is a little annoying, but other than that, I mean, it's been a great event. Had a lot of fun. LAT won. It was really cool to see that happen. And yeah, man, this is a dope event. Shout out Dreamhack and shout out Adam Apisola for putting this event on, man. It was incredible. I'm going to go home, rest a little bit, and change. And then, yeah, man, we'll see what happens for the rest of the night.
That's the end of DreamCon.
DreamCon? You mean
Dreamhack. I'm so tired. Oh my God. I really just said DreamCon. All right, yeah, that's enough for me. But it's gonna be picking up the audio from the mic on my chest.
Oh, hi. I'm not the guy with the mic. It was good chat.
Bro, I can't wait to see the interview I got with Repulse. That dude's fucking great.
Oh, yeah, no,
I got a tweet at Clay because I got an interview with him briefly, but he was talking to a fan and I didn't realize he was doing that.
Oh, shit.
And I kind of interrupted him and I was like, yo, hey. He was like, hey. I was like, ah, fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna tweet at him when I get home. Like,
just apologize?
Yeah, you know, I was going through I didn't realize in the moment when I was getting that interview with you, you were talking to a fan. I am so sorry for interrupting you. Pray hand.
I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I was talking to him at Champs last year.
Yeah.
And he got caught up with something because he was at the SCUF booth.
Yep.
I got caught up with someone else. He had to go. And it's just like, it's one of those things that just happen at events.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think it's class of you to still tweet that.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think it's pretty normal.
Well, I was gonna film a segment for my vlog right here. Anybody have any words about this event while I'm filming this shit?
Fucking amazing.
Okay. Okay. It's not like your boyfriend just won the event or anything.
I can't wait to go to Champs so I can actually go to an after party.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he can't do anything yet.
I can't drink.
Yeah.
At least I get to enjoy the after party.
At what bar? You're gonna go to some random bar in a Ford. It takes roughly 10 minutes to get from one side of this building to the other. I have over 30,000 steps just from walking this event so far.
I tracked 15,000.
That's insane.
No, not 15,000. Probably that amount of steps though.
Yesterday I was at 19,000. Today I'm at 14,000. And then Friday I was at 14,000.
You should screenshot those metrics.
Oh, I am.
Good.
That is a total, that's a lot. That's a lot of steps.
Oh yeah.
So that's over 47,000 steps in 3 days. 14, 28 plus 19, 47.
No, I'm trying to create a better metric for the American viewers. That is probably roughly 22-ish miles.
Okay.
2,000 steps is.
Because we definitely don't know what kilometers are and all that shit.
What the f is a kilometer?
The cosplays were cool. I mean, I got a good interview with a girl who was dressed as Magic from Marvel Rivals. She had a huge sword. I got some pictures of some girls that I knew that were doing cosplay.
Dude, if I'd known that, I would have tried to make time to grab photos for you guys.
No, it's all good. It was just like random. I just saw her. I was like, yo, the like little gaming like events that you could do in there were sick. I didn't get a chance to do the VR, which is something I wanted to do, but that's okay.
Wait, they had VR?
Yeah, VR.
Oh.
Brother, you were in the cockpit too long.
Hi, I'm Penguin. I shoot Call of Duty Tier 2 esports mainly, and some Tier 1. But
yeah. And then what else do we have? Yeah, so yeah. The games were lit, the booths were lit, all the 1v1 stations for Halo were really cool. They had so many activities that you could do that, in my opinion, there was just like too much to do. Like I didn't know what to do, like if I wanted to do something extra. I interviewed a game dev for an indie game for like half an hour, which was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that should be its own video.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, Adam Apicella, if you hear this, Dreamhack should be at least a 4-day event.
I think so too. What I did also like the most about this event was probably the exposure to other esports. I've never watched Brawl Cup a day in my life. It was wild to see how popular that was. I've seen GeoGuessr. I knew GeoGuessr had an esports scene. I've watched plenty of that before.
Was Brawl Cup packed?
Yes. It was a mobile game. It was packed.
Oh, no.
It was packed.
My brother played Brawl. So.
Yeah, it was packed.
But no, that's really cool.
Yeah, no, that was sick. I think, yeah, they had StarCraft. I watched a little bit of that. They had the women's team for Counter-Strike, ESL Impact, which was really cool. I wish I watched more games of that. The food was really good. Yeah, a little expensive, but it was really good. And then the matches, man. I mean, where do I even start? Counter-Strike, probably my favorite thing out of the entire event. First ever Counter-Strike event. I thought Austin's Major next month was going to be my first Counter-Strike event, but this one ended up being that. That was incredible. They turned me into a literal disco ball with all this glitter, but got to see Falcons, Vitality play. The USA crowd was unreal. We get so much criticism for having lackluster crowds at Counter-Strike events. They came through for this event, and it was really sick just to see it happen, man. Cheering on all the international teams, especially Mongols, which is an Asian team. Like, that's just, it's just crazy seeing like all the love for them. So COS was amazing. Got to watch Vitality lift the trophy, and I've got some really, really good footage of that, so that's nice. First ever Halo event. Got to watch Optic lift the trophy. Optic lifting that trophy was insane. We got a chance to see LAT go back-to-back. It's actually nice to go to a COD event and a team that I would like to see win actually wins. That happened with Optic and Champs last year, LAT this year. I mean, you couldn't have really wrote a better script for this entire event, man. The only complaint I do have was I literally almost couldn't get back into the event because I had walked to the Counter-Strike area, was there most of the afternoon, came back to the COD venue, but they told me that the entire event was closed. So I had to contact my person that was managing some media folks to come get me back in because they were like, no, you cannot go back in. This event is over. I'm like, ma'am, there are literally people cheering in that hallway. This event's not over. The staff were really nice too, by the way. Like, aside from that little whatever, you know, the staff were great, so. Oh, I might have actually not been recording. All right, I don't know if I was recording that last bit, but long story short, it was great to see people I know, see people that I only get to see when I go to these events, because obviously a lot of my friends that do these kind of things, we all live very far away from one another. These kind of experiences are what make coming to these events worth it, just spending time with good people. A lot of my friends are very creative and talented, and they still inspire me continuously to want to find my place with all of this stuff that I do. Long-term goals, I'm not gonna lie, I think I want to start getting into doing video work for a lot of teams and stuff too down the line, but that's for another day. We're at the hotel now, so yeah, Dreamhack was a movie. It was really a movie. That was absolute cinema. I can't wait.
You fucking killed it, by the way, chat.
I appreciate that. Somebody's giving me gas this weekend. Yeah, no, I'm about to rest. I'm tired.